gamers? My name is LeunameGames and welcome back to LeunameGames. Today I'm going to teach you how to play the 2 to 5 player card drafting game Sushi Go by Phil Walker Harding and published by Gamewright. In Sushi Go, players are all dining at a conveyor belt sushi restaurant and they're trying to get the most points by getting the best combination of sushi dishes as they go by. And they're doing this by drafting cards, by taking one card and passing it to the rest and so on and so forth until all the cards have been drafted. Everyone scores up their points, and whoever has the most points is the winner. Let's get to the table, and let's see what's in the box. That is all that's in this game. This deck of cards, and in this deck of cards, are a whole variety of different sushis that the players are going to be drafting over the course of 3 rounds. The setup for this is going to be a tiny bit different depending on how many players are in the game. The only difference is how many cards get handed out to the individual players. In the case of a 4-player game, which is what I'm setting up here, all you gotta do is hand out 8 cards to each of the players. And now you're ready to begin. Every turn, everyone is going to simultaneously look at their hand of cards and choose which one of them they want to keep and place it face down in front of them. When everyone has decided on what card they want, they're going to flip them over simultaneously. The rest of the cards are then going to be passed over to the player on your left in the first and third round. And in the second round, you pass them to the player on your right. You will repeat the process for all the remaining cards that you have left, picking one, setting it down, and revealing when everyone else is ready, and then taking the rest, passing them aside, and you will repeat this step every turn until all the cards have been picked. Once all the cards have been played, the round is over, and you tally your scores. In order to understand the scoring for the game, you need to understand what all the cards do. The dumplings will score depending on how many of them you have. 1 will score 1 point, 2 3 points, 3 6 points, 4 10 points, and 5 15 points. There's 3 different types of nigiri in the game, each of which scoring a certain amount of points on their own, 3, 2, and 1. However, if you were to have played the wasabi card before you played a nigiri card, then whatever nigiri you played on the wasabi will be tripled. Now to make that clear, you can't play a nigiri card first, then draft a wasabi and just simply put it underneath. You have to play the wasabi before you can play a nigiri. Taking a chopstick on a turn will allow you to, on a later turn, take the chopsticks, put them back in your hand, and allow you to take 2 cards instead of just 1. The maki rolls come in 3 different values, 3, 2, and 1. Whoever has the most maki rolls at the end of a round will score 6 points, and whoever has the second most will score 3 points. You will split the points if there are a tie. Tempura will score you 5 points at the end of a round, but only if you have 2. If you have 1 at the end of a round, you do not get anything from the tempura. Sashimi is similar to tempura. This one will score you 10 points, but you have to have 3 sashimis to do it. If you have 1 or 2, you will score nothing for them. Pudding scores only at the end of the game. It does not score for the first 2 rounds. Whoever has the most pudding at the end of the game will score 6 points. And whoever has the least amount of pudding loses 6 points. Once again, splitting the points if there are ties. So once all the cards have been played and the scoring is done, you deal out, play another round, and repeat the process. Whoever has the most points by the end of 3 rounds is the winner of the game. In the case of a tie, whoever has the most pudding is the winner. And that's everything you know in order to play Sushi Go. As always, if you have any questions at all, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I will get to them. Thank you as always so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. That means a lot to me. If you like what I do and you want to support me in the future, please feel free to hit subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. But until next time, see you later.